1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It came at 5. Okay, but apparently I'm still on. All right. Well, hello, Donna. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get to you. I put some makeup on. I thought maybe it'd smarten me up. Anyway, I'm having a lot of troubles. But I hope you can see this. If you watched the pre-shuffle, then you're going to know that you drew the Three of Swords. I'm sorry. The rest of it, I don't know. Reflection. Get out of your box. Perhaps it's time to this isn't a new hurt. Perhaps it's time to take off your widow's clothes and get back to life. Pinnacle. Was your word, and I was talking about it in the pre-shuffle too. The other day, your word was peak, and I was talking about it, or summit. You've peaked. I was talking about you've peaked. You've gotten the best that you can get out of it. Yes, there is a fly in here as well. And if you see me go nuts, that's why. Pinnacle. I've been killing them for hours. I mean, this was the start of the carnival. I poisoned myself with the fly strip twice, and had to go wash. And I'm not happy. I don't know where these flies are coming from. Okay, you got the Three of Hearts, three of Swords, and a reflection. Get out of your box. You've hit the pinnacle. You've hit the height of it. You can't get any more out of this. I know you were feeling a loss. You're grieving a loss, but it's time. It is time to start to come out of that. It's not healthy. And in here, we've got the Earth Fairy and the burden and fear. Okay, and I looked it all up. It says it's time for you to reground yourself, to get back to Mother Nature, get back to the basic self-care. It's self-care because you're going to get sick. It says this, sick because of the heavy burden. Are you getting sick because of this heavy burden? And the Earth Fairy is all about body. Okay, and the heavy burden that you bear is taking a toll on you physically, like in the form of sickness, ulcers, stress, misery that never ends, that stress, that broken heart. And then there's fear. It's time for you to move out of this. It's really time for you to move out of this. Feeling bad, the fear of whose fault was it, the finger pointing, the trauma of is it going to happen again? It's just time to move away from that. You have to make a conscious effort to move away from that. And then you have fan, romance, celebration, and party. Looks like a good time coming to me. It's time to get up. It's time to go out. Flowers, happiness. It's time to embrace happiness. The time for feeling bad. Muddled, unclear thinking. The time for feeling bad or guilty about not feeling bad is past. Okay? It's time for you to raise your head up. Raise your head up. Whoa. Okay. And then we got caring. It's time for you to come back. You've gone numb. You've gone cold. The only thing you can feel is pain, and now it's rage, right? Rage and guilt and despair. Rage, despair, guilt, fear. What's going to happen next? Here I go again on my own. Boredom. You're facing boredom. A desire for something new. Fear that you're going to get the same old. A promise of something new. Fear that you're going to get the same old. And you've done it. You've rode the ride. You've seen the sights. You've hit the height. You've rented the penthouse, baby. Okay, you've taken this, whatever it is, to the highest extent that it's capable of going. You see what I'm saying? Here you are playing house. You're in the moving on up. You feel like you're trapped. You feel like you're confined by a devious sort of character, like a pirate, someone who might just as soon gut you as help you, depending on what day it was. Right, an agent of chaos. Answer the right question. And you cannot thrive in the shadow of the mountain. Okay? You cannot. You're trying to. Trying to keep going in spite of something that nobody wants to talk about, nobody wants to think about, the elephant in the room. You cannot thrive in there's something that must not be questioned. Walk on eggshells. Any minute, that's rage. Okay, whoever you're with is unpredictable, and you never know when they're going to flip the fuck out. Broken heart, boredom. You want to do something new. This is not for you anymore. It doesn't hold your heart anymore. Afraid to be with it, afraid to be without it. You know you know. Unhappy family. See, these are all upright. You know I did it. You know I always do it. Every one of these is upright except for that one. And that one I just flipped over, which was the high priestess, which means you're not listening to yourself. If you would listen to yourself, you'd be happier. It's going to make unhappy family. Curiosity. This is sabotage. This is betrayal. Just when you thought you were safe, you are betrayed by those that you thought cared for you. Those that you trust completely betray you. Because see, somebody put this cat in the bag. And that cat trusted whoever put it in the bag. And then they threw it over the bridge. And that's you. You're not safe. Being careful going around curves. Be careful what you say. Really avoid it. And don't do anything spontaneously because they don't have your best interest in heart. The people that are around you right now do not have your best interest at heart. And don't take anything for granted because sure as you ain't looking, something's going to happen. Okay? Because that's what they want. It's time to start over. It's time to see it for what it is and pack your bags and go. That's what I say anyway. And I also say, die, fly, die. All right, I'd like to ask you to like, share, and subscribe to my wonderful channel. And now we're going to have a look at chat tips for the socially anxious and stuff that you should talk to Grandma about should you ever be trapped on the elevator with her. Questions from Spirit. Is there anyone you regret losing touch with? Suddenly I just heard a hint of ruby red dress. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I need a checkup from the neck up. If you were asked to create the ultimate vacation destination, where would it be located and what would it be like? Goddess on a mountaintop. Scale of 1 to 4. What's the percentage of refrigerator filled with beer? There is no beer. No beer. Beer's nasty. What is your favorite way to spark your creativity or find inspiration? Oh, doing this. Trying to get in alignment. If I can see a good, a satisfactory answer to this story, maybe I can improve my own life. That's all I want. Maybe if you can see a satisfactory answer in the story I tell, it helps improve your life. That's all I want. Is to be better. All right, let's have it. Oh, I got to have a drink. I finally found some tea. Roasted dandelion root. It tastes like hot dirt, but I can drink it. I'm not a tea fan. But this is for your liver. And when I drank it, that's the kind of tea I buy. Okay. And I will drink that because I feel better. I have a lot of liver problems since I was on all those antibiotics. And I have to take care of my liver because the doctors don't. Okay. Dude, you need to pack it up. He's betrayed you and you are miserable. You want to go anyway? You just don't care anymore. Afraid to go, afraid to stay. You've rode the road, you've rode the ride, you saw the sights, you've the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the goods and the bads. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. You cannot thrive in the shadow of a mountain. There is a pirate, devious-like figure around you, an agent of chaos, a malevolent agent of chaos, and you have to dance around. You have to be quick. You have to. It comes with strings. Playing house. That's not playing house. That's not a safe place. That is in fear of your life in that house. Never relaxing. No joyous moments. No laughter. And God forbid you're happy with yourself. Fear, a terrorist. All right. And then romance, a party. It's time to get out. Time to move past this broken heart that you've been through. This household that what you thought you was playing house is really something else, quite sinister, and you couldn't thrive in it. You couldn't make the reality match the ideal. Yeah. You couldn't match you couldn't make I don't know what's wrong with me today. You could not make the dream match the reality. And you're all broke down about it. And sick, probably physically sick over carrying the burden of lying to yourself. It was absolutely fucking horrible to be in the presence of this other person, and yet you have to act like it's just where you want to be, like everything's all right, like this is normal. So who do you turn inside out to get that job done? You. Okay. Happiness is coming. Your thinking is going to clear. Your thinking will be clearing up. And I know you don't see it now, but there's romance and partying, and this romance is to fall in love with yourself again, to see yourself in a good light, just to be with other people who like you. And it's time. Now, here we look at dude. Equilibrium, find the balance. If dude's suddenly off balance now, I would say it's probably because he had a good bit invested in keeping you off balance. Like maybe he just did it for fun. Like your crisis, your misery is his comfy zone. Like if he can trigger you, then you're the crazy one and he's not. High Priestess, he's in tune with the dark silence. It could be you. Wants it to be you. Maybe he's casting spells to get you to do what he says. Maybe you talk too much and he wishes you'd be quiet and listen to him. He's trying to have compassion. Okay. Let me stop. He's trying to find his balance. He's trying to have compassion for you. He's trying to keep it moving. This thing is breaking down while it's moving. Your heart is broken. But he says he's telling you the truth. He says he ain't telling you not one single lie. He's trying to find the balance. He's trying to stand in the middle of something awful. That's betrayal. Or stupidity. Overcoming obstacles and tenacity. Curiosity killed the cat. And you need to think about it. You need to think about, you put yourself there. You did put yourself there. And you need to think about it. You need to. How real is this? How much of it did you put upon yourself. Not that it's not all real, right? Not that it wasn't awful. He's awful. How much of it, time has passed, and you have to come to a perspective in your own heart and move away from this. You have to learn whatever there was to be learned there from it. I'm not talking about the good days. I'm not talking about, oh, I got a man. I'm talking about your part in the failure of this relationship. And then it's time to move on. And the affirmation for everyone is crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. It's time to move on. He's not the monster you want to think he is. He's not all that. He's not a monster. Definitely not a monster, and the dog loves him. Probably the cat too. Okay. The heart of a child. Oh yeah, I was going to move that closer to me. Begin at the beginning. Okay, this is saying, wasn't there something about going back to your roots? The earth fairy, go back to your roots, begin at the beginning. If that's where you should be with him. That's where he is. He's still at the roots. He's at the beginning of this story. I don't know. That means he's kind of constant. He's kind of eternal, alpha, omega kind of thing, which is cool. Like the dude abides. Okay? A man for all seasons. And he's got the bow chicka wow. Okay? So there's also the charisma, the get up and go start, the flame on. But he'd like you to get with the program. And maybe since you've withdrawn and stuff, since this, your loss of balance, I think, resulted in a loss of balance for him too, because it is much more of a we kind of thing than a he kind of thing, even though he sits at the head of the table and you're in the kitchen making meatloaf, right? But okay, there's that scene, right? But you're the man behind the curtain. He has a lot of words of wisdom, and it wouldn't hurt you to. I know he did the same story. Oh my God, I know. There's like 500 or 1,500 stories that I know by heart because I've heard them 500,000 million times. But they're stories based on experience and thought, and the experience of having those same thoughts when he was going through them, and having made the bad choices that he made, or the reason he didn't make the bad choice. Maybe he has the wisdom of his experience, and it is considerable. It is valuable. And I don't know what else to tell you. He does expect you to jump when he says jump. He wants you to jump. He wants you to do what he says right there. There it is, the big wheel and the little wheel, rules for thee, not for me. Do what I say. And here it is. But here's the big bad wolf, and he's puppeteering a little bitty sheep, right? Because he's fierce. Your agent of chaos that you are not safe with. And he's a rageaholic. Not all bad, though. Dude needs to step back. Dude, you need to get your, I don't know. Does compassion scare you? Does it, anger is your comfy place? Okay? You need to, man, I would like to avoid dealing with another person's anger. It makes me uncomfortable. and it'll make me flame on. And then all bets are off, and we all go to the nut house together. Okay? So, dude is in an uncomfortable position because his comfy place is to flame on. Not only that, his comfy place is actually much more unstable than he himself is aware of, because his comfy place is to never be questioned. And that didn't last. Okay, so you're questioning dude. Now he's out of his comfy place, and what's his go-to? Flame on, in the form of rage, because he wants it to stop. And that's where your terror comes in. He's very insecure. It breaks your heart. You've been asked to be vulnerable, but you know better. He's not he wants. You've been given what he cannot give back. How long are you supposed to do that? How is his problem your responsibility? Not after trying to fill it and fill it and fill it and fill it. You can't fill that hole. You can't do it. Not forever. It's not supposed to be. You can't live your life when you're a puppet on a string. His plaything, his toy, his distraction. Not committed. All right. Let's get dude in the bleachers. He's trying to show compassion. He sucks. Sucks at it. I don't believe anything dude says. He really, no, I can do it if I have to. Yes, I'm listening. But he's telling you the truth. It's unpleasant. It's not copacetic on your end either. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You need to detach from this dude. It has taken a spiritual and a physical toll on you. You just need to pack it in. I don't care. Dude's a tyrant. Dude's a rageaholic. Compassion. But I'm like first the carrot, then the stick. Draw you in to tear you apart. Draw you in for more ammo. You think it's safe. You think he means well for you, but he does not. Take the risk. Do you take the risk? Do you take the risk, Donna? Do you let him in? Oh, no, it's all about you, because you won't listen to him. You can't question. He cannot bear the scrutiny, and you cannot question him, because it will not bear scrutiny. And the next go-to, first is going to be rage, and then it's going to be, oh, you're so fucking selfish, Donna. You just always got to be starting something. It's all about you, right? It's all about you, Donna. Look at him. Protect yourself. First the carrot, then the stick. Let me write that down. Oh, I used to leave myself a piece of paper there just for this reason. Well, this will do. This will do just fine. First the carrot, then the stick. But you know it was over. You know to keep on doing that is to choose to. I can't stop you from doing that, but you do know, and it's a choice to remain in the misery that you feel is a choice. It is a choice that you have. You may not like the other choices. There's the period of lack that you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to endure things that you are going to have to go without, like popping cigarettes come to mind immediately, and going out to eat and all the crap food. You're going to have to stay at home. Diapers are a fucking fortune. I washed my diapers. I had cloth diapers, and I had one of those lingerie little thing that it hung from a hook on the ceiling. It was for ladies' undies and shit, right? I had little socks and onesies and stuff, and it hung and it spun. And I hung it in front of the heater vent, which came out of the in the living room. I hung it there like a potted plant. And I would dry their little underwear. I'm fucking broke. Never been so broke in my life. But I had all that I needed, but I had to pay attention to it. And there was a lot of stuff I didn't have cable. I didn't even have a TV for a while. Think about how you can make it last. All right, Donna, this is what you're struggling with. You ain't safe. You ain't safe. Improvisation, just make it up. Make it up. Fuck. Cat in a tutu. Nobody's taking you seriously. Nobody's giving you the respect that you need. But so there you are. You're like, oh, but nothing ever came of it. Everything you did and nothing. I did all this for what? Nothing ever came of it, except an end. An ending came of it. Surprise! It's they're gonna act like, oh, I didn't know. They didn't know because they didn't want to know. They didn't know because it wasn't inconvenient for them to know. Donna, compassion first the carrot, then the stick. They never respected you, Donna, and when they tell you that they did or that they do now, they do not. It is a lie. It is a lie. And you know it. You knew it way back here. The penthouse and the tower. Okay, but I don't think this is new. So what we look at right now is focus. Keep your eyes on the prize. You've done it. It's old. It's moved. It might be somewhat fresh. Don't run out there and do it and then stop. Oh, because you spent so long working up to that moment. Well, now you're exhausted. It happened. Okay, it happened. Now you got to focus. You got to pick up. You can't see. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. You did it. You didn't kill. You feel like it killed you, but it didn't. You're still alive, and it's time to get up. And you're struggling right now, making it up as you get along. It's just a false start or a rocky start. You did the most important part, and everything else is going to be uphill from here. Okay. But it's not going to seem like it, right? You've done the most important part. You have. And the devil and Joe Blow over here is just mad. They're mad. They're butthurt. They're going to make it as hard as they can on you. Malicious envy. Uh, they're doing the right thing. Keep your focus. Believe in yourself. And give yourself that spa day. Go buy that wardrobe. I'm telling you now, pamper yourself, but if you got other things that you're still taking care of, first things first. It's always and forever first things first. But don't give away your last 2 cents. Okay, I just bought a buttload of tarot cards, but I waited to Black Friday to do it. Okay, and I've been waiting. I've been planning. I had the goal. I had the ability to wait. It was hard. uh, I did the math. I figured up how much money I was going to save by waiting, and that helped me a lot. And I live within my means. I kept to the crap decks. I can't ever, no matter whether they're on sale or not, the $50-$100 decks, what have you, whatever crazy outrageous. I'm if I had the money, I'm not the kind of person that would spend it on that anyway. And that's the way you need to direct yourself into being. And it's quite possible to thrive. And you withdraw You keep your budget to yourself. The ATM shuts down. You don't go out. You don't go eat. Maybe you hold off on that wardrobe, or you find something that you like online and you wait till it comes on sale and you buy it. Anyway, you keep to yourself. You stay in your lane and you're minding your business because you're trying to be a better person. You're trying not to repeat the mistakes that you have made in the past. And you got the devil riding on you, okay? The devil's somewhere on you. First of all, the people that you thought you could trust are stabbing you in the back. They want to see you fall. You're not going to let that happen. But you've got to protect yourself. You've got to see to yourself. That's your self-care. And that's what you do. You know the way to act. Do whatever. Do it on your terms. But you've always been lucky. You've always been lucky. Where's my... There you are, kitty cat. In the past, you were lucky, and he was attracted to you. He's attracted to luck. He knows about luck too. And he had a stable foundation, and everything was good, and it looked like moving on up. Building you a house, a family, a tower, bringing it down. You build up a lot. You build up a future. You build up right now. You created it, you built it, it grew it, and saw it to its end. You saw it to the end of its, you know what I'm saying. And it was lucky, and it was great. And now it's over. And he's malicious. And not for you. No, not now. Not really. Now, here in a minute, Donna, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to come your way. You've been sitting with it. Are you going to keep on sitting with it? Oh, this is what's going to change. Sitting with it is going to change because you're out the door. You're going to move away. You ain't going to fight no more about it. You ain't going to say nothing. Remember right here, where's the cat in the tutu? You feel like a cat. Oh, yeah. They didn't see it coming because they wasn't listening. They didn't see it coming because they didn't want to. If I can ignore it, oh, Donna, she ain't going to do nothing. Donna, she's always talking her shit. Donna ain't going to do nothing. But you do. You leave. And you start over. Careful. You don't get hurt on the way out the door. Do not trust them. Do not believe the last things that they offer you to stay. For one thing, if they when they realize that you really mean it, but they talk you into staying, oh, they're going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay for that. Remember, you cannot question them, people. And you didn't question them. You showed them how powerless they are over you. And now you're going to pay for that if you stay. Okay? Little horrible stab ways that won't run you off completely, because then who would they torture? Okay, but you're going to be miserable. You were miserable before, and you're going to be double miserable now. This is how you see yourself. This is where you are right now. Envy. Find your own. They envy you. They want your light. They want your resources. You cannot be happy. Your happiness makes them mad. And you've been trying to juggle the Jekyll and Hyde guy that he is. You never know when he's going to flip out on you. It's not okay to be happy for yourself. All your attention must go to him. There is not okay to be a you. It must be only him. And this is what they say, family, all in the pride it is. He's the tyrant. You cannot thrive in the shadow of the mountain. He tells you that it's a house, but it's a chamber of horrors, and you're trapped in it. Okay, you're supposed to act like it's normal, but it's miserable. It's anything but, and it's not real. It's malicious. It's toxic. I mean, it's real, right? Malicious and toxic real. It is not how a happy relationship is supposed to be. That is not happy. And you can't even say it. And how dare you think for yourself, Donna? How dare you have a thought of your own, especially one that isn't what I told you to think, Donna. You do what I say, Donna. Don't you think for yourself, Donna. And you do what I say, Donna. This is a gossip. This is someone who follows orders. That is your role, Donna. You are never supposed to have a thought that wasn't put in your head, that wasn't okayed by him. And whoever all these other chuckle fucks are. You need to go. And you went, and and now the circus will begin, Donna. Okay. Your job is to remain focused. You've come so far, you can't go back. I mean, and you finally did it. You finally did something. And they're going to throw everything they have at you out of spite, and because they missed their chance. They shot their wad. Sucks to be them. Don't go back to that. Don't go back. Because they know they shot their wad. They know it sucks to be them. And they know you know it too. And if you go back to them every time they look at you, they will know the truth of themselves. No one wants that. See, when you believe the lie, they can convince themselves of it. Your hopes and your fears is to take the place at the table. Just go get your own table. Yeah, there you go. Bye. You're taking your place at your own table. And fears be damned. No. Stay with the process. Retain your focus. Let the tower fall. New love is coming. And maybe, like I suggested, I think earlier, it's the love of yourself. To find love in yourself. To find the earthiness of yourself and the worth of yourself. But that could be up very well new love. We'll have a look here. Okay? Okay. You lucky girl. Okay, look, show me Donna's broken heart. Spirit, show me. Are these all right? Ooh, I had them upside down. Hierophant on the bottom. Law and order. Tyrant. Show me Donna's broken heart. Show me the reason for Donna's broken heart. Show me what... Spirit, tell me what you have to say, and I will see it. Donna's broken heart. Show me the reflection. Now that time has passed, what does Donna think about her broken heart? What does Donna do about her broken heart now that time has passed and it's not new? And Donna can think and Donna isn't grieving. How does Donna deal with her? How does Donna positively move on? What's Donna do when she gets up out of the box? The lovers. A new love. Out of the fire into the... What am I going to do with you, Donna? Justice. What's Donna do? Donna serves justice on her broken heart. Donna won't see it. Donna, why won't you do it? Six of Cups. You keep the relationship. You're going to stay in the relationship. Donna! This guy is awful. But you won't leave him. I don't know why. Maybe you finally see something else. You're afraid to leave him, Donna. Miserable, but you won't leave. Why won't you leave? Show me the devil. Show me how the devil is affecting your focus, Donna. You're worrying, you're thinking, you're overthinking it, and you're caught. You feel sorry for yourself. Maybe you're holding a grudge, and maybe you won't leave because you're going to get tit for tat, or you're going to make him see. Justice, you have to make him see. You can't make him see. The devil, he already knows, Donna, he's evil. He don't want to see. He ain't going to see your truth. And what he wouldn't see your truth if you threw a scalding pot of truth in his face. He wouldn't see it. You have an obsessive need for him to approve of things that you're doing, and you are not ever going to get it. Stop pouring your sources into him, Donna, because after a certain point, helping him makes you stupid. He will not be helped. He will not see it. He will not do anything good with the ocean of you that you've poured into him. Where is it? What do you have to show for it? What does he have to show for it? But you won't leave. You're afraid to leave. He is a piece of shit, and you won't leave him. And he betrays you right and left. He's never there for you. He's never got your back. What do you have to show for all that you have done? I don't even know the card that I'm looking at. Show me the Tower. Page of Swords. Thinking for yourself is not allowed. See, he lives in a house of cards. One question brings the Tower. Okay, and his go-to is dun, 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 look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay, Knight of Wands. Anger, angry outburst, unpredictable, rage. Y'all are fighting. It's on like Donkey Kong fighting in the streets. There you are defending every fucking word you say. Because you can't say nothing. To say anything. You can't say anything without bringing a Tower. There you are. Silent and miserable and expected to remain like a good little girl and do what you're fucking told. You have no voice. You have no authority. All that you can do is give. Serve. Repent. Be less than. That's all that you can do. Show me what Donna does. Show me the Six of Swords. Show me how she moves on. The Hermit. The Hermit. That's what you do. You leave. Good girl. You make the choice. You finally choose you. Quick. Soon now. It'll happen soon. You're going to choose yourself. You're going to a lot of communication is going to happen, and you're not going to have it. You're going to leave them. Show me the Hermit. Show me this Hermit. Show me how it serves. Show me how the Hermit heals Donna. Show me how being alone will heal Donna. The Nine of Cups, satisfaction. No hand in your pocket, and maybe instead of 2 cents after a couple of paychecks, you can get those shoes. How long's it been since you bought yourself some shoes, Donna? Don't advertise it. Stop giving your shit away. Don't bring it up. Don't ask them what they need. Have they ever asked you? Have they ever given back to you without you having to ask? Without you had to listen, I need your help. Without you having to pay them back? Has that ever been an option for you? You love yourself. You put all of this back into you, and that's what you choose to do. It's a hell of a burden taking care of everybody, isn't it? You didn't know how much it was. Suddenly, it's not so bad. Suddenly, having nothing, it's easy to do when you're just taking care of yourself. It's easy to do when you're not taking care of every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Every crisis that comes along is not your fault or your responsibility. And you stop running right out there wearing your save-a-ho cape. Okay? It's hard to do. It's hard to stop doing that. It's hard to take care of yourself, especially when you're afraid. Show me how they envy Donna. They envy Donna your happiness. They don't want you to be happy. They're not happy. You can't. How can you be happy with me? They're not happy. How can you be happy with me? Because I'm a motherfucker. They know it. They won't let you be happy. Four of Cups. You're bored. Okay, so that means you're already not buying into them, right? You're bored. So their spell is already cracking. And they have one tool, and it's a hammer. Okay, they're just going to drive you down. That's the only way that they can't do. No communication there. Rage and subjugation. That's all there is. There's no love. There's no love in this reading. There's no love here at all. There's envy and mayhem and malice. One more, Spirit. Show me. I'm not really getting this. I've got the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. Envy. They envy you, your ease, your easygoing nature, your ability to be pleased. Your ability to be pleased. They can never be pleased. How dare you be pleased? It's never good enough. You're never good enough. Oh. One more, Spirit. And the Chariot, it's just time to go. Maybe you can't figure it out either. It's their problem. It's their problem. But you did. You did everything you could. It's never good enough, never happy, never can't be pleased. Time to go. Time to go. You just can't do it. You've given it all that you could. You've juggled it back and forth. Okay, but this goes back to what I was just saying. You juggled it back and forth all that you could, but you can't keep on putting this shit as a priority and never getting anywhere with it. There's got to be something else. And it's time to go. Now, here, they see you having a thought of your own, and they want to keep you down. They're using the family to do it. Four of Swords. You're sick over it. You're sick over the gaslighting. You're sick over the guilt. And they just wanted you to go down. And they don't care. They don't care. Don't get in their way because they'll step on you. Eight of Swords, and you know it. You know it. You've been. You're only happy when you give. You're only good enough when you give, and even then, you're almost enough, Donna. Almost. Give me a little bit more. Any more? Oh. The Fool. You take that blindfold off, Donna. You withdraw. You regain your health. You take care of yourself. You go to earth. You go to ground. Back to basics. Back to you. You untie yourself from all these toxic attachments that you tied to yourself, and you go back to the Fool. Back to a new beginning. You leave them. They see you going. Bye. Your hopes and your fears is the sun. I think the time when you was afraid, and you was afraid. I think it's there, but it's like the hardest part is over. And you're not afraid, not nearly like you were. King of Wands. Hopes and your fears, and you're going to tell them what you think. This is your game. You're going to play your hand the way you think. You're going to do what you want to do for yourself with your resources. That's what they would do. Did they ever give it back, Donna? They're going to get a dose of their own medicine as far as I'm concerned. Because it's your time. It's your spotlight. And you're going to be thinking about you, which you never do. You never do. And they don't either. But that's the energy you are in. And that's where the vanity and the stuck on yourself bullshit. Well, it's all about you, isn't it? Because, and the problem is, because it's not about them. That's what the problem is. It's all about you now. They don't like it. Queen of Swords. You had to get real big and mad and mean and miserable. You didn't get here overnight. You didn't get to this misery because you didn't think that you started out in love. Okay? He needs to own his part in it, and he never will. He's never going to. And the only thing you can do when you give him a dose of his own medicine is he'll leave. He'll never learn anything from it, but he will leave. And then you can start to recover. Your abundance, your love, your balance, your fecundity, and your happiness. All right, Spirit, show me the Two of Cups and the final outcome, and I pray to God it's give me someone new, or I'm going to burn this shit house down. Tell me it's someone new for Donna. Show me the Two of Cups and the focus. Stay with your focus. Show me the Two of Cups and the focus. Show me the Two of Cups for Donna and a possible outcome. Show me the Two of Cups. Show me new dude. Show me a new dude, Spirit. Show me a new dude. Show me a new dude for Donna. I can't stand one more fucking minute of this. Five of Swords. Fight. Trying to work it out. Did you bite? Did you bite? Come on back so I can beat the fuck out of you. Come on back. I'm telling you. It's over. It's over. The world, you try to go back, it fails immediately. There's the devil. It's over. It's a really bad ending. It's ugly. And there you go, walk away. But you do try to make it work one more time. Holy crap, Donna. I can't do this. If you're being abused and shit, you get out now. Get out now, dude. I mean, it's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe for you to speak up. Do not speak your word. Do not speak no truth to that man. Stay in the kitchen and make a meatloaf. And do what you can to get out of there. I don't know why I'm covering that up, but hell yeah. You're not safe, Donna. First the carrot, then the stick. I am upset. I don't even care about these. Oh my God. This is what you look like when your mom buys off-brand cereal. This is what you look like when another day has passed and you still haven't used algebra. That is submission, defeat, a yoga pose, radical acceptance, defeat. You're down, you're beat, you're hog-tied in a basement in a crate. Why must things be this way? I'm telling you, Donna, get away from this man. Territorial, find your own place. You need to do what's right for you. There's another, remember, big wheels keep on turning. There's another little mini-me thing. You're trying to work it out. You tried to do it. You keep trying to fit yourself into the way he says that he wants you to be, right? But the trick is like that fucking Charlie Brown shit where she snatches the football away from him. Every time you're right on it, every time you're running, you're Charlie Brown and she's pulling the football away from you, or he's pulling the football away from you, okay? It's a sabotage. You will never win, and it's malicious. Give yourself a pat on the back. What reward can you give yourself after you are successful with your idea? The reward of knowing your own value, girl, that I'm stuttering. That'll do for a start. The reward of knowing your own value. Get out and find your own place. Spirit, give me energy reading for Donna. Show me how Donna can be better. Show me how she gets away from dude. First the carrot, then the stick. Okay. We got the world. It's over. Broken heart. It's over. Time for you to start moving on past that too. Here's the Knight of Wands again. I picked it up upside down. Time to stop babysitting this guy. Don't even be available for all his spew. That's the best justice you can do for yourself, is to leave him to himself. Stop trying to make it fair. Stop trying to make him admit it. Not happening. Stop wasting your life on something, an admission that is not going to happen. Yeah, it was okay as long as you did what he said. As long as you did everything he said. I don't know if you can see this. I know the white's out. Okay. The one that I pulled for him was like that too. It was the mini me thing. Do as I say, not as I do. Rules for thee, but not for me. And as long as you did that, you could be his girlfriend. As long as you towed the line. Territorial. You go. Well, no. And so Donna goes and finds her own place. Donna's gonna pat herself on the back. She did a good thing. And she's happy. In your new place, 10 of Cups. You've okay, pat yourself on the back. You already have everything that you need to be successful. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Although I know he'd like you to think that you're broken and down and can't make it without him, can't have a thought of your own and live in fear, walk in fear, to ask. Always ask, knowing that he's going to say no. But you have to ask. You're fucking grown. You don't have to ask. Not the way he wants. Oh my God. Page of Cups. You're going to see into yourself. You see the worth of yourself. And it brings you hope. It rekindles your hope in yourself, in your life, that you're a good person. And you stop giving. You stop giving without any restraint. And you hold on to what you have. What you have is yours. And you retire and you recover. And he's very competitive. He's going to competitive, argumentative. He will start fights with you constantly over and over and over. And what do you do about it? You tell him the truth. You stop saying yes when you want to say no. Ace of Swords. You win. He cannot defeat you. Not when you lay it out like it is. When you see the truth of yourself, what do? When you expose the devil, he disappears. And you're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. You're coming to the exact conclusions that I'm arriving at, and you're walking away. Because it's not going to fly. That shit don't fly. You no longer prioritize people who do not prioritize you. Last word from Spirit. That's the lesson you learned. You no longer prioritize people who do not prioritize you. And there ain't going to be no second chances. God, there better not be. I'm so sick of this. I'm so mad right fucking now. 5, 0, 4, 6. So 5, 4, 6. If you don't count the zeros. I've been getting a lot of zeros lately. I don't know what that's about. I'll see you soon. You're not safe. You're not safe.